Hello there, and welcome to the channel update for February. The first thing we're going to be talking about is the What Is series, and basically what I expected. What Is basically an introduction to the game I will be playing. I showed you a What Is for Game Dev Tycoon, a What Is for Starbound. I'm basically trying to give you guys information of the game, how I will be playing it, what I expect from it. It's more or less a preview to show, well, to at least give you an easier time deciding whether or not you'd like to watch me play the game. Tell me if this is a good idea or not, if it's something I should continue with, if there's something I should add to make it better. Just basically tell me if you think it's a good idea when I play something else than EU4 Crusader Kings 2 or something like that. So I simply want some feedback on that. Tell me what you think. As you know, I did promise a EU4 multiplayer game, but unfortunately, due to a lot of weird circumstances that have put on hold, I managed to get sick 3 times, among other things. Kind of my own fault. That's another thing entirely. So I think we'll just do it like this. If you feel like you want to actually play with me and do a multiplayer game, send me a message with either Skype or Steam, and I'll add you and we'll set up something down the line. Try and plan a date, try and plan a time, and we'll see how it goes. Potentially, I might even, if a lot of people join in, just make a very long stream episode. We'll be playing for 2, 3, 4 hours, and we'll see how it actually goes like that. So, as I said, if for the EU4 multiplayer game, send me a message if you want to be in it, and we'll see what we can do. Probably during this month or next. I can't actually promise anything, as you might expect. When it comes to other games, I'll continue the Ottoman and Mexican game. The plan is basically to complete them. I have no idea what achievements I'll be going after afterwards, but we'll have to see. There'll definitely be more games, so you're no fears there. Probably stick to 2 videos a day on the EU4 front. When it comes to Crusader Kings 2, I'm thinking of doing a more or less an achievement series where I'll be trying to get as many achievements as possible. Due to the way that Crusader Kings 2 is set up, you can actually do tons of achievements in a single game, and I'll be trying to play one long game from the early start date to the end, and we'll see how many achievements I actually manage to do in that time. I'll also continue the Israel Jewish game. I'll be playing until I actually form Israel and take some decisions, and then we'll probably focus more on the achievement game rather than anything else. So until I'm done with that, you'll probably have 2 episodes side by side. Maybe just one day and 2 the next. I'll have to see what I have time for, basically. But I'm basically having... I really want to do a achievement series on Crusader Kings 2. So that is coming, and it will be hopefully fun. See how it turns out. As you know, I also started to play some other games. Among them that have been uploaded so far are mostly Hearthstone, Game Dev Tycoon, and Starbound. We'll probably keep on with those 3 games, but I wouldn't suggest anything more than at most 1 or 2 videos a day. I will not be uploading each game every day. It all depends on what I want to play, what I have time for. Starbound is still in early game or better, depending how you want to look at it. So there's not too long until we actually reach the end there. Game Dev Tycoon halfway through, so we'll have to see how we actually turn out with that. Hearthstone, the arena, is probably something I'll be playing a lot. I do like the game. I have some fun with arena. But I will probably try and limit what I actually upload by basically playing good arena games and simply uploading them. But we'll see in the beginning. I haven't actually... I'm not that good at the game yet, so we'll see how it goes. Other than that, not really much else to say. There might be other games, but for now, that is all that I have planned. The reason why I'm thinking of doing this into monthly updates is basically because of a simple factor. With a monthly update, it'll be easier to know what I'll be doing. It will be basically easier to keep the channel. It will be easier to give out information. It'll be easier for you guys to come with suggestions on improvements, what I should do, information, all that. So this basically will be, as I said, a monthly feature. Well, either release it on the last week of the month or the first week of the month. In this case, it'll be the first week of the month. I'll try to release them on Fridays just to make it a set date of stone. So it's 2 possibilities more or less. And basically, I want it to be a platform or an arena. You can come with suggestions to improvements, and I can give information. Basically, what I want is feedback. And when I talk about feedback, I do seriously mean that I want you to tell me what I'm doing bad, what I'm doing okay, what I'm doing great. Basically, tell me what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. First of all, I know I do horribly bad with currently the playlists. They're usually not up to date. It's simply because I've gotten into bad habit of not doing that, and I'm probably what you'd call a habit animal. I get a habit and have an extremely hard time getting rid of it. I could put some effort into fixing it, but I usually release videos as a planned release, and that means that YouTube releases a video for me. What I'm asking here is simply, would it be acceptable that some videos in the playlist list would appear as private, or would you rather prefer the playlist of words lying 3-5 videos behind that I set 2 days of the week, let's say Wednesday and Saturday, Saturday or Sunday, and use those days to actually update my playlist? Because I'm not really that much on YouTube, and I simply, yeah, I should probably do it more. But would it be acceptable is if in the beginning that I take 2 days of the week where I update my playlist, or would you rather prefer that I update the playlist with 3 or 4 videos in advance that would appear as private until they're actually released? Potentially, should I actually just put those videos in the playlist, put them as unlisted, and then release them myself on the time of the day? Potentially, I could do that, but that means there'll always be 3 or 4 videos twice a week that you could watch. So give me some feedback on that, how you actually feel about that. Also, the improvements to my channel. I want my channel to evolve and become better. In other words, I want to get rid of the bad things and improve the good things, as I said. And that's also why I want to make this into a, as I said, a monthly arena or platform where you guys can come with where you guys come with updates. Sorry, where I can come with updates and you can give me feedback and basically tell me what you'd like me to change, what you'd like me to evolve, and so forth. And honestly, feel free to comment on everything from my crappy vocabulary and pronunciation. Please tell me if I mess up that. And yeah, I know I have a tendency to forget about actually fixing that while recording, but it takes 2 or 3 episodes, and then I remember, shit, I forgot to fix that word and get the right pronunciation. There's also another thing I would like to ask, whether or not I should set specific upload times, or if I should just keep on what I'm doing now, basically releasing every single video for a day on the same time. When I say upload times, I believe that I would release them based on game. Basically, that means that here's how I start. I'll release 2 or 4 videos at 10. That's when I release them at home or in my time zone at 10. 2 Secret Forward Crusade Kings 2 videos at 11. At 12, I would release either a Starbound or a Game Dev, and then at 1, I'll release the other one. So basically, the same game will release at the same time, but every other game after that will lag behind an hour. Tell me how you feel about that, if I should that rather than the bulk release. And this is another thing I'd like to ask here, if I should stay on Twitter or if I simply need to be more active there. Tell me what you think. Like, I'm also currently considering, due to the fact that I'm really realizing I'm releasing a lot of videos, if I should go ahead and create a secondary channel where I'll be uploading more or less other Let's Plays than Paradox Games, Crusader Kings 2, EU4. Tell me what you feel about that, if it's something you'd rather have me do than continue on this channel. So we'll see what we'll figure out there. I'm also kind of curious if you guys would like to see some EU4 or Crusader Kings 2 mods that would basically play a campaign or something with them, to test them out and see how they actually feel. To some extent, you call it a mod review, preview, whatever you really want to call it. So please give me some feedback on that. I've also been given a suggestion that I should try and start with tutorials. I can't really say that I think I would be any good at it, but I might give it a try if you'd actually like me to do so. Other things I could try? Feel free to come with suggestions there, and we'll see if I end up doing something. Last thing I want to talk about is why the updates have been so erratic as they have been. And I've been very busy with school. I've had 3 assignments on 5 to 6 pages last month alone, so I didn't really have much time to do anything. And I managed to get sick in the beginning of the month, and I thought it was well again, and overexerted myself, got sick again, and basically spent the first week and a half lying sick. Now, the last week of this month, I managed to get something wrong with my throat, which actually meant almost led me to being almost mute for an entire week, which meant that very little recording was done. I couldn't actually speak up enough for it to work, so I kind of just put recording on a hold. So I've been doing a lot now this first week of February. So once again, that is why there have been some gaps. Some days we haven't actually gotten the EU4 videos and so forth, Crusade Kings, everything. So hopefully you can actually, well, forgive me for that. There's also once again, I do have a lot more school, so I definitely went a little bit more ambitious than I should have, and that is a flaw of mine. I will go a little bit, aim a little bit higher than I should, especially with the videos, and I did do that. So I do apologize once again for probably betraying the expectations and my promises. But we'll try and fix that. So that's basically all I had to say, and this actually became a terribly long video, and I do apologize for that. But once again, I want to try and make this into a channel improvement rather than channel update. I think I'll just call it channel update slash improvements. Basically, tell me what to do. We'll try and make this channel good for everyone, and we'll see if it all pays off. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed hearing me chatting for the last 10-11 minutes. Thank you. Bye.